Wow, that was sick. That was like a old school slash, yeah, just old, the best way to put it is old school vibe, right? The whole gym is like based around like the old school bodybuilding, Arnold, Frank Zane, all the Mr. Olympias that are there. There's like pictures of them everywhere.
Just huge inspiration.
Huge inspirations and like of bodybuilding. And literally you can't look anywhere in that gym and you don't see a picture of like Mr. Olympia or like Arnold or some jacked guy. It's literally amazing. All the machines are like pretty sick. It seems like people here, the gym scene is a little bit different. It seems like people here train properly. I don't know how else to put it, but like, I don't know if it's just the gym type because it's an old school gym, but like, people train like old school. It's like the best way to put it. You don't see anyone on the, it was like, nobody's on their phone, by the way. Haven't you?
On the big rule board it says like, no Wi-Fi, like,
this isn't Starbucks.
This isn't Starbucks.
No, but like literally people aren't on their phones. Like even between sets, people are just walking around looking at.
People just walking around looking at themselves, chatting amongst each other, no one's on their phone.
It's a little bit different, like look, you can just look inside the gym right now. It's 6 o'clock. We woke up at what, 11:30? 12?
Yeah, 11:30.
It's been hours, mate. So we need to go grab some food. There was like a Lebanese place which is like full of meats and stuff. Might look into that, or we're gonna find another place. We also need to go shopping, but we'll see you guys when there's something going on. All right, turns out the sushi place is a little bit too sweet. It was £30 per person, which me and Lucy are just not a fan of. So there's nothing else here. We just ended up at McDonald's. I got myself a Big Mac, 9 nuggets, chips, Lipton iced tea, by the way. Haven't had that for a while. But yeah, standard meal. We're in a shopping centre. There's literally no other choice. So this is gonna have to do. We're eating like shit on this trip. Yesterday I had 2 pizzas, today McDonald's. Not optimal. Pumps are gonna be sick though. Just looked at taxis, right? The Airbnb is about 20 minutes away from here in a car, right? Pretty long way away. Looked at Bolt because one of you in the comments said use Bolt because it seems to be a lot cheaper, right? Turns out £7. £7 for like a 20-minute drive. Did it not pay for petrol here? Stuff's just free, which is really strange. We paid like 30 quid for a 20-minute drive yesterday. Yeah. In like a normal taxi, but the Bolt is literally like free.
It's free. We're gonna get it on the way back.
We're gonna get it on the back, yeah. Literally. But yeah, we'll see if like that's a lie or if it's true. We'll see. Yo, the Bolt is £8 for a 20-minute drive. How crazy is that?
We're waiting.
It's £4 each. That's like a bus. That's about as cheap as a bus. That's ridiculously cheap. We're gonna bolt around everywhere.
I mean, it's definitely not as cheap as a bus. Well, but considering
£4 each.
Oh, but here he is.
Here he is.
Here we go, guys. My guy.
Turns out the taxi was actually £8. It wasn't a scam at all. It just actually was £8, and that was it. Made some chicken breast. Just straight chicken breast with absolutely zero, just like salt and pepper on it. Because we had McDonald's, if I don't have something normal, something like what I should have, like something that's just like easy to digest, not fat, just normal on the stomach, on the digestion, I'm gonna feel like a horrible, sluggish, terrible person. So chicken breast, nothing else. Might have a slice of bread, like dry, just to, like I'm saying, just to have normal food that isn't gonna mess me up in any sort of way. Can't remember. So yeah, gonna dig into that and stare at the wall. Sick. All right, let's do a little Q&A, huh? Okay, we're in an Airbnb and they've given us some wine in the fridge, and there is about this much left.
Free wine.
And we've got some in the glass. Do a little smell. That smells. What does that smell like? Smells fresh. Smells fruity. I'd say that smells like a white grape. Is that what the wine is made of, right? Tastes like alcohol. Tastes like wine. Okay. Me and Lucy are gonna do a Q&A, drunk edition. Because we've had a bit to drink. Let's get on to the questions without any further ado. What do you do for your traps? Number 1.
Deadlifts.
We both have stupid traps. Number 1, that's genetic. They just insert like behind my ears. I'm literally built like a cobra. But most important thing that I've done for my traps and what you can do for your traps is deadlifts. They're gonna stretch your traps out like crazy. You're gonna get a lot of trap gains from that. You could directly hit them with shrugs if you want, but like remember that your traps can take a lot of weight. Like they're meant to stabilize everything here. So you could do shrugs with hundreds of pounds without any issues. You can probably shrug a deadlift for reps because it's just a little like this movement.
It's such a loadable movement.
Yeah, basically. It's a really loadable, and the range of motion is tiny. Deadlifts, but you should probably do some shrugs.
And just some rows as well. Rows will like hit your traps as well. It's just
100%. How to squat back pain free / how to brace. If you're getting back pain during squats, you're either rounding at the bottom, in the bottom of the rep, you're getting butt wink. You could either be rounding like this, so getting thoracic rounding on the way down, or thoracic or lumbar rounding on the way down, or as you go down and as you go up, you're not actually braced with your abs. What you're doing is overextending with your back and just using your back as a brace, and that's where you get back pain.
And a lot of the time when people brace, they like breathe into their lungs and then just like extend their back, whereas you should be breathing into your abs, into your stomach, squeezing your abs,
down, like crunching down, trying to get your sternum and belly button to touch, basically, but like as if someone's gonna punch you.
But if you're crunching down, you also need to not round your back at the same time. You need to just keep neutral back and crunch down.
It's not, you're not trying to go like this, you're trying to go and then just keep yourself straight and upright.
But not like into the lungs, overextend the back and go down.
Yeah, that's a lot of causes for back pain. Is Dave single?
Guys, I really think that's really an appropriate question, actually.
I think if we carry on at this rate, we carry on traveling, we carry on going to different places, and stuff carries on the way it does, with the amount of domestics that we have,
we are 100%.
We are 100% gonna be single because
we love traveling, guys.
me and Lucy keep arguing. It's not in a bad way. It's just funny. Okay, I'm joking, but
Dave forgot his driver's license, so he couldn't get the car rental. I forgot the scales, so he couldn't weigh his food.
And her brain
and
sometimes.
I forgot his mouse, so editing the videos a pain. You know, things like that, little things like that.
It's the little things.
It's the little things.
What advice would you give me for bulking as a 16-year-old? I would say that you should probably try to forget about being clean with your food. Don't be too clean, right? Because the issue is you try and bulk with clean food, it's like an impossible challenge, right? How much rice, quinoa, fucking potato can you get down? Not a lot. So you need to just like, kind of just think of calories as calories, right? And just eat a little bit dirty. I would say 70-30 split, good. That's gonna keep you like nice and narrow, right? In terms of like actual foods, nuts, cereals, you can make shakes, smoothies, high calorie dense foods, high fat foods, oil. Just grab your meal.
Some olive oil on it.
Literally, grab your meal, chicken or rice. Say you have 1 packet of rice and some chicken breast, roughly about 550 calories. Then you get some oil going on that. Olive oil, right? It's easy to digest. No seed oils because that's gonna mess your stomach up. Some olive oil, 20 grams, 140 calories extra. Easy. Have that 3 times a day. What are we looking at? 300, 510 calories, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yes,
Or maybe
something like that.
You gotta forgive me. So yeah, something like that. That's extra calories. So yeah, super easy.
Remember, it has to be sustainable the same way that a cut has to be sustainable.
Yeah.
It's like you're working towards something and it has to be sustainable. So don't not get in your calories because it's not going to be clean food.
Yeah.
You're better off just getting your calories.
Get your calories in at all costs.
At all costs.
Literally, if you have to go to the fridge and you're looking at the fridge and you're thinking, okay, I literally have to have six eggs and a pint of milk, so be it.
Yeah, do that.
If you have to go into the fridge and there's a cake and that's all you can have, so be it. Because your body doesn't actually care. It'll put on weight based on the amount of calories you consume. Look at strongman diets. They're not healthy. They put on loads of weight though, right? They eat like cheesecakes, they eat like burgers, pizzas, whatever.
And then some of it is just like rice and beef,
yeah,
right? It's just
most
like
of
you just have to, it has to be sustainable
Most
and you
of
have
it
to
is
be
rice
able to
and beef.
eat a lot. And also calorie dense foods, like cheesecake, for example, it's not the most healthy food, but like it's calorie dense and you need to get your calories in.
And
right?
also you're 16, so in terms of like worrying about your health, no worries, mate.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You're not gonna fucking pass out from a heart attack at 16.
You'll be fine.
Just gain as much mass as possible whilst you're young. What advice would you give to upcoming fitness creators?
Be yourself.
Real quick, be yourself, but also if you want to make it in fitness, you have to do everything in your power in order to be impressive. That's the best way to put it.
I'd say impressive is the best word.
Play to your strengths, right?
Yeah,
play to your strengths.
100%.
If you're a guy that can get really lean and maintain leanness with like minimal / moderate discomfort, be as lean as possible.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be the guy that's lean, right? If you're a guy that can be really strong, play to your strengths and just like get as strong as humanly possible. And that is entertaining in itself. You see somebody lifting some stupid weights, or you see somebody stupidly lean, or if you're a guy that can just get stupidly large, all of those things are really interesting. Right? But then there's another part. If you can make fitness entertaining,
Yeah, like
if you can make
if you
videos,
can bring your personality out with your fitness, then it just makes it 10 times better.
and then if you can do a mix of both, mate, you're gonna be
If you can be impressive, good personality, entertaining, and
it's a hard thing to do, right?
It's tough.
Not everybody has
tough.
everything.
Yeah.
But you gotta play to your strengths. Whatever your strengths are, you know what they are because you get to a certain point you're lifting, you're like, you know what you're like, right? I'm strong, or I'm lean, or I'm aesthetic, or I'm bulky, or I'm this. Like, you gotta play to your strengths and then make your videos towards that.
Yeah.
If you've ever been injured, how do you cope with having to stop doing everything all at once? Yes, I've been injured and I've stopped doing like squats, I've stopped doing deadlifts, I've stopped doing bench, all those separate points during the time.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that's the most important is if you are natural, if you've taken your time to build that strength, you've built that strength over a long amount of time, it's not gonna just disappear like that.
Yeah, remember that.
When you go back to lifting the movement, it will be weaker and you will feel like crap, but it will come back like this. Muscle memory is actually a thing.
It won't come back. It won't take as long to get there that it did the first time.
Yeah, like it will be so quick. You'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe how quick it's happening. You'll be like, I'm literally on steroids. It will feel like you are.
And do the movements that you can do within the time that you're injured as much as possible. Like really work on those movements.
Yeah, so if, say you injure yourself on the bench press, but you can perform dips, which are a decent assistant / substitute.
Or even like pec flies, for
or even
example.
like, yeah, whatever you can do to train those muscles, train them as much as you can. And then
It's really
as your stuff
important.
heals,
Yeah.
just get back into whatever you're doing really slowly, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
This is the key.
I completely fucked up my ankle not long ago, and I couldn't squat and I couldn't sumo deadlift, so I switched to hack squats and I switched to conventional deadlifts, and I've made loads of progress
Yeah.
on those, and I've changed.
Just make do what you can do, and everything's gonna be fine. Just you gotta believe that everything's gonna be fine. Many people have been injured, many people come back, no problem. All right, we're finished because I need to edit this video. We're done with this wine. And
Bottle's empty, guys.
bottle's empty. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Drink a glass of wine with me. Love you loads.
Love you
I'll see you in
guys.
the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.